The past year has been a period of self-discovery for music artist Narelle King. Since the pop band The Sam Willows went on hiatus, the 27-year-old has been working on solo music.
It's been a long project and I'm in the process now of releasing it. It's a 3-part trilogy of kind of like a personal diary of sorts, and it was kind of tracking my emotional growth and personal development.
Like most other millennials, self-care has been a focal point for Narelle, who has been vocal about her struggles with mental health. For the most part, her stress comes from wearing too many hats.
Sometimes you're juggling a lot of projects, and there's some days where there is not a second where your brain can turn off, right? As a freelancer, there is no cut-off time to work. So you can literally be working from morning all the way until the next morning, and as long as there's stuff to do, you're still going to keep going.
But Narelle has since learned to slow down and find balance between work and self-care.
My mental health and my personal well-being will always come first, and that's a promise that I made to myself. I focus more on like meditation and journaling. I did pick up a few sports during circuit breaker, like skating and climbing and stuff.
Coping with anxiety and remaining resilient amid the pandemic have been the main concerns for millennials over the past year, says professional services firm Aon.
Chronic fatigue, chronic stress is a big area of concern for millennials, and more so now. That is because we are all in our own shells and spaces, physically and often virtually. They are now new parents, as well as they have been expected to take care of their aged parents under the COVID-19 situation. So both these factors have further aggravated the stress that millennials are going through, not to mention the challenges they have for their job security.
Often, millennials take charge of their well-being and make lifestyle changes on their own.
You do not need to convince a millennial about the holistic nature of well-being. They wisely take care of their physical health as well as their social health and emotional health in whatever ways they can.
In a study, market research firm Nielsen found that millennials are choosing healthy living to avoid high medical costs in the future. They want to remain mobile in their old age, and they want to be in good health to pursue personal goals. To this end, millennials are buying more vitamins, supplements, organic and gluten-free products. And they're paying close attention to nutrition information in food labels.
They are very willing to spend, right? And they are actually eating healthier. We do see an uptake in terms of them exercising online. They are really taking on to a more holistic approach in looking after their health. They want to look good on the outside and feel good on the inside.
Homegrown workout apparel brand Yumi Active says it's seen strong sales over the past year.
We did see a 40% growth in 2020 over 2019, despite an overall contraction in retail sector. And the bulk of the growth actually happens in the third quarter of last year. Millennials are still working out. Even though they are working from home, they are still turning to YouTube videos, online videos.
Yumi Active started in 2018 and carries workout apparel that is priced between 52 and 98 Singapore dollars. The products feature Asian prints and custom-made fabrics.
About 70% of our customers are actually in the ages 20s to 30s. So I would say that the traction with millennials are actually quite good. People are wearing leggings day in, day out. There are also other products such as post-workout dresses, loose tank tops, long sleeve tops, which people feel that can be quite versatile as a casual wear.
Yumi Active stands on a sweet spot as the global athleisure market is set to hit nearly $250 billion by 2025, from over $175 billion last year. The segment is forecast to grow 6.7% annually as sportswear becomes increasingly acceptable in various social settings. Yumi Active's next move is to develop eco-sustainable fabric and make its products available outside Singapore. Keeping constant engagement with its millennial customers will be a key priority.
If they are interested in an overseas brand, they can easily buy it online. We are not only competing with local brands and what is available in Singapore, we are also competing with what is available in the global e-commerce market.
Even as millennials make their own lifestyle choices, many firms in Singapore are also stepping up to fill the wellness needs of their millennial workforce.
Companies are now making sure that their core offering is very, very specific to the element of care. For instance, when they're looking at physical activities, they are ensuring that there are competitions or gym memberships where people can definitely sign up to. Then in terms of mental health, organizations who did not have employee assistance program providers have quickly gone ahead to have EAP providers. They are providing abilities to get mental health coaches or providing digital experiences through mental health apps.
Nielsen says technologies that offer convenience in tracking health goals will be valuable for millennials.
What businesses can do is really to give them something that they can integrate into their lifestyle, that they can track what they are eating, how much calories are they consuming, how much exercise they need to make on a daily basis.
As millennials grow older, the demand for wellness products and services is only set to increase.
Millennials tend to be quite a burnout generation. So as a result, there's a very high tendency that they get burnt out. So they need to find alternative ways to distress, and that's why the health and wellness sector is growing non-stop. So it's not just the fitness side of things. People are turning to healthier food, organic food, as well as spa to rejuvenate themselves.